there any particular way you want me to sit for this? I wouldn't know, actually. Never had a portrait painted before. Careful with that shit. It's rude to ask a lady her age. I suppose it would be a surprise. I've been alive for a while, but the truth is that I just never got around to it. A number of reasons, I suppose. It's a long story. It ain't a very happy story either. Here, what? You tell me how it is you got good enough to be offering portraits to people, and I'll tell you why I never got one painted. Deal? Good. So how do you figure yourself an artist? Ever did anything with it? You want me to guess? Fine. Were you a tattoo artist? You strike me as the type, in all honesty. Did you used to paint portraits for a living then? I had to try the supposedly obvious option. Did you teach at some point? Alright. Well, since I've exhausted 3 guesses, I suppose you want to be telling me the truth, man. I'll admit, I was expecting the answer to be raunchier. I've known a lot of artists who dip into different avenues. If you told me you drew porn for a living, I would have asked more about it regardless. Not much surprises me, Cher. Uh, well, you being a street artist still makes some like a sense in a way. Someone as locked off as yourself had to have an outlet, I suppose. So how did it all start? That must not have been easy. I see. So the art's a way to cope. What you used to make? And people just let you do all that. Still not surprised. Your time with me here shows that you're not the type to wait around for others to give you permission. Fair enough. A rogue street artist turned professional. Not a bad story. So, what was the thing that got people to finally look at you? Well, I'm letting you paint me, so I'd like to know what other folks thought made you valuable. And what did you do that was so impressive? You tagged an entire block of murals in one night. Not impressive. I don't imagine that was easy to get done. How'd you manage? Keep your secrets then, but don't expect me to budge and I'll keep mine. Very funny. You are growing quite a mouth on you. How is your end of the portrait coming along? I'm a predator well worth their soul share. Patience is something I've got a lot of practice in. I just need to know how long you'll be paying while I keep my end of the deal. Good. Then you have more than enough time for me to talk your ear off before you finish. Get your words in now. I'll remind you of what you said later when I get you back. You are free to interpret that however you want. In the meantime, how about we get to that story for you? Alright. In truth, this ain't too long of a story if I tell it the short way. You're gonna be getting both ways. You just gotta hear the short one first. Well, the short telling is best left not said, but looked at. I mean that you gotta look at the color of my skin. Yeah. The longer version is that people like me didn't get portraits way back when. You go in to get painted, and the first good look they get at you, they'll turn tail and throw you out. It ain't that simple, Cher. It wasn't just about not liking darker skinned folks. It was a point of pride to have a portrait for most of the people that could get one painted. And to them, the colored folks would go in and just get one for themselves when we were beneath them. And what did it say about the quality of having one? Things were somewhat different back then, Cher. Some things held a lot more value than others, and man's pride was often his life. And being me, you learn that a white man's pride is a dangerous thing to go messing with. So most folks knew not to dabble in things that could cause too much of a stir. You'd think the answers were that simple. Just to have the painter ignore pride and reputation. But folk can be full of surprises. One day you can share a meal with anyone, and the next day they're kicking your ass out of their home because everyone else at the table don't think you deserve to be there. I can't say it got easier, Cher. Even after we were allowed to have portraits, because they weren't as prized, it was often outside my folks' means to get one done. And for a while, that's what it was like. Soon, it was affordable enough to get one. But then the next set of problems seeped in slow. You're an artist. I'm sure you can imagine what might have come next. Close. It was a mix of issues. Some people didn't know how to paint my likeness. It was either my hair, my skin, or my nose, or my lips. In other cases, it was just that they simply chose to paint what they wanted, making twisted shit for a laugh at the expense of someone who didn't look like them. It was a whole lot of ignorance all around. It was learned, and it sunk in deep to the point you'd have to dig out the roots just to get rid of a fraction of that nonsense. I had plenty of chances to get one done after a while. But after going so long without it, I felt that it wasn't worth all the trouble in the first place, so I left it alone. I agreed to let you paint me, because at least got you to open up more. And truthfully, I'm at a place in my life where I don't quite care as much about a portrait. I don't mean it in no way, shit. I've just learned that after centuries of everyone else trying to convince you that you're worthless and ugly, that you're better off not giving them the time of day. I appreciate you saying I'm beautiful. Just be careful you don't go around telling other married men that. I'm just saying that it's easy to take it in some other way. I wouldn't know what you mean at all, shit. I ain't the type to instigate nothing. Alright, I'll let you paint now.